Generosity is active. While the world constantly moves forward, being responsive means we choose to evolve. To use our collective strength to meet the moment and change the world for good. So how do we activate generosity? We evolve. We move beyond traditional approaches that rely on a few large donations. We innovate. We take risks, try new things, and learn from our mistakes. We activate. We engage our community to be part of the solution. The time for action is now. And together, we activate generosity. Welcome to the Responsive Nonprofit Summit.
We have gathered here today. Thousands of nonprofit leaders have gathered because they believe in a better way forward for our sector. We are reimagining philanthropy in a new way in our world, which is hyper personalized.
And before we do anything else, we want to take some time to thank everyone who participated in the creation of this, but also who sponsored, who's here, and for all of you out there doing the hard work of fundraising, of changing the world, of working through times when it feels like nothing is working. We're so thankful for you to be here. This event is an expression of our gratitude to you as well.
You all are working diligently to solve not only the greatest challenges facing your community, but our world. And the fact that you chose to spend your time with us this week is not lost on us. We know how valuable your time is, your energy, your passion, and we want to make sure that this week at the Responsive Nonprofit Summit, that your passion and your time and your effectiveness is harnessed for good towards your mission. So we want to say thank you for all that you do. But we also want to say thank you to some dear friends and partners that helped make this event a reality. Our dear friends and partners at We Are For Good, John and Becky. Woo! Give a round of applause. Come on.
So good to see you guys. Hi from Phoenix.
Oh my gosh, huge honor to be here. Thank you for joining us. I mean, what an exciting event. We're so excited to be here.
John and Becky have played an incredible role in helping bring together so many incredible speakers. They've helped forge our community, and this event wouldn't be possible without them. So to you, we just want to say thanks.
Well, thank you. It is our joy to be here, and I have to tell you that I'm so glad you're here, because what we love about this event and what this entire team came together was really to empower you, because being responsive means that we're going to listen to every single one of our donors, not just the ones at the top. We're going to listen to everyone who comes in the door. But without starting there, we've got to invest in you. And we are really here because we believe in the prioritization of self-growth, democratization of ideas, and we just love people. So we're going to get excited. We're going to learn with you. Come see us on the conversation stage. It's going to be epic.
Speaking of people, we are all very human, and we are human beings trying to do the best that we can with the resources that we have, including a mic that is apparently not on right now. So Amazing.
I'll just lean right here into
So
Steven
it's all
right
good.
now.
Yeah. So thanks for your grace. What you just shared was brilliant, and I'm so sorry that everybody. We're trying to get another mic. Boop, 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 boop. I think we have one coming. Beautiful.
Hey, this is real life. How many of us have been in a gala where the mic didn't work, the video didn't cue? This is amazing. Are we good?
Yes,
I hear myself.
yes.
I hope you can hear me too. Hello, everybody out there. I think I just want to reiterate how overjoyed we are to be here. We Are For Good is a community for everyone. We believe our first core value that everyone matters. And this is a celebration of you. And we want responsive fundraising to be not just about stewarding that top donor, but how do we steward everybody? How do we change the experience for the donor that is just coming into our organization? How do we keep them? And so thank you for coming today. Thank you for investing in yourself. We believe that learning is for everybody, and you're here today. You've taken the first step.
We agree, and we're so passionate about the people not only gathered today, like that's one piece of it, but those of you that are home that feel alone or feel isolated, this is a place that I hope you lean in. I hope you find community. I hope you feel like you belong here, because that's what we're trying to cultivate. So this is like a call to you, like reach out through the chat, reach out and jump into the chats today, because we don't want you to leave feeling that way. If you walked in the door feeling that way, we want you to leave feeling surrounded by people that are just rooting for you, because we're so excited you're here today.
Beautiful. And we're so glad you're here. Round of applause for John and Becky. And you can check them out throughout the next 3 days on the conversation stage.
It's going to be epic. Come find us. Good luck, guys.
Awesome. Cheers.
You know, if RNS had a spirit animal, it would be John and Becky and the whole team from We Are For Good, because they embody generosity. And that's really at the heart of what we're doing, both as a company at Virtuous, but here at this event. This is like an explosion of generosity. We're just kind of bathing in everyone sharing and receiving, and that's just what's awesome about this event. So why don't we talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing?
Yeah, we believe that generosity has the power not only to change the world, to change your community, but also to change the experience of the heart of the giver. And we live in a world that is hyper-personalized, right? You sit down, you watch Netflix at night, and your behavior's tracked, and everything is, you are being given a personal experience at every turn. To the music you listen to on your phone, on Spotify, we're living in this hyper-personalized world. But there's nothing more personal than giving a gift to a nonprofit that you care about. A fabric of your DNA as a donor myself and as a former fundraiser, the fabric of why we give is informed by our own lived experience and what we care about and what we want our life to mean. And so we are here to help unleash generosity at Virtuous to ensure that nonprofits have the tools and the strategies to be as hyper-personal as possible to honor how deeply personal it is to all of our donors when they give to our causes and our missions and our movements to overcome the greatest challenges facing the world.
That sounds wonderful. But one of the reasons that fundraising has kind of this stigma with it, a lot of times people talk about raising money or asking for money, and it feels gross. Like, they're like, oh, I don't want anything to do with that, is because so much of fundraising is impersonal. It almost feels like that used car salesman coming up to you like, hey, champ. Hey, what's up? It's like, what? I'm a champ? Okay. It's impersonal. And so responsive fundraising is all about taking you from impersonal to hyper-personal. And that's a journey. And you might be somewhere on that journey now. Each of your donors might be in a different journey mentally when they approach you. But the idea of responsive fundraising is to connect with every donor as personally as possible. And so that's what we're going to be talking about for the next 3 days. It's different ways to apply that to your technology, to your strategy, to the way you write an email, to the way you answer a phone. Everything you do is telling the people that you serve something about what you think about them. And you can't think about them if you don't know them. And so that's where personalization comes into play.
Yeah, and if there's one key takeaway over the next 3 days, we hope that you walk away being able to understand the framework for how you can move along the path to becoming more responsive and to becoming more hyper-personal. So we've gathered over 80 of the leading experts, thinkers, minds, and hearts in the industry to help you do that over the next 3 days across 36 sessions. And if you haven't heard, the Responsive Nonprofit Summit is also eligible for a total of 35 CFRE continuing education credits. So if you're looking to earn more credits, we have a resource. If you head to the Virtuous booth, we have a download there where you can track what sessions you've attended and what sessions are eligible so that you can earn credits towards your continuing education and so that you can continue to deepen your expertise and excellence in your field and in your work.
Do we have any help that we'd like to provide people for the platform that we're using here today?
Yeah, so we are in a brand new platform called AirMeet. We love it. We hope that you find that the experience is easy to use, it's user-friendly, and there's a couple things that we want to call out. So at the beginning of each day, starting at 7:30, and when we wrap at noon, there is actually the opportunity to connect and network in free-floating space virtually with the thousands of attendees that are here with you. So we want to encourage you to create connection with your peers. So join those networking sessions and you can start one-to-one conversations with your peers. We also have tons of free resources, downloads that you can utilize if you head to the lounge and to the booth area, where we have several of our sponsors who are our deep committed partners that are shoulder to shoulder with us to help you increase generosity on the path to hyper-personalization. And so go talk to them, have conversations, ask how they can help, share openly and vulnerably, where you are and where you want to be, because we've gathered a lot of people here today that can help you get there. So if you head to the booth in the lounge, there are experts waiting in the ranks to be able to help you.
Well, we've got a lot of big sessions today, actually over the next couple days. I know before we were talking about, hey, maybe we should highlight a few of these that we're looking forward to. And and he knows, I'm about to say his name, Nathan Hill from Next After. He's going to be talking about donor retention today. So I will not miss that. In fact, I'll be moderating that one. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to you today, speaking about your time at Coney and everything you learned there. What about you? What are you looking forward to today?
Yeah, I am so excited for all of the conversations taking place on the conversation stage. If you're looking for dynamic, engaging, heartfelt, big mind, big thinker takeaways, John and Becky have gathered incredible speakers on the conversation stage today. So go check them out. But we also have a technology stage. So if you're interested in, and this is high level, everything from how do you navigate change management to, Maureen Walbioff is going to be sharing how do you create a new donor welcome series in 30 minutes. Really practical, really in the trenches. Like, you should be able to end the session and know, ooh, these are the 3 things that I can do to implement what I just learned in this session. So the technology stage and the workshop stage will be incredibly helpful for those key takeaways to help you accelerate quickly. I'm excited. It's going to be a fun, heart-filled, jam-packed couple days, but we're thrilled.
Yeah. Today's really the next few days is all about giving you value. We don't want to create fluff. We could all be doing something else with our time right now. Mm-hmm. So we want this time to be valuable. We want it to be fun. We want it to be meaningful. And we want it to be something that, you look forward to next year. So that every session is just providing value to your life. Because you could be doing anything else right now. And so we really, really are grateful that you're choosing to spend your time here with these brilliant minds who are just giving generously of their wisdom.
And before we take a moment to introduce our incredible opening keynote speaker, we want to let you know that, this event, the Responsive Nonprofit Summit, is intentionally free and accessible to all nonprofits. And this was only made possible because of our partners and sponsors. And again, this is due to their deep commitment to helping all of you unlock deeper levels of generosity from your donors to become more hyper-personalized. And so we just want to give a shout out and a thank you to all of our sponsors. We want to give you a quick word from one of them before we dive into our opening keynote for the Responsive Nonprofit Summit.
Today, most nonprofits operate in what we call the cloud of chaos. There's so many challenges, from increasing cost to decreasing donor retention, to competition for attention, to competing priorities in and outside of your organization. Now, these are common challenges that result in most organizations opting to do typical marketing. That means they either do nothing, they try everything from TikTok to telethons, or they just do ad hoc, disintegrated campaigns. And unfortunately, this is less like marketing and more relying on unreliable magic. Now, with Feather's nonprofit marketing platform, you have the opportunity to do good marketing that is responsive, that's integrated, that's omni-channel, and ultimately it's audience first, not channel first. Feather's nonprofit marketing platform is designed to help you do just that. We know that integrated marketing campaigns result in over 200% better results. That's double the impact. And we're already the platform trusted by over 1,500 growing nonprofits. You can visit feather.co, that's feather without the last E.co, and book time with one of our nonprofit marketing specialists today.